Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome to a one-off. This is the Bureau XCOM Declassified. Make sure everything's right here. So, on the YouTube channel, I've played XCOM Enemy Unknown with the expansion Enemy Within. It's really good. Has that XCOM feel. Really neat. I like that game. Also played XCOM 2, the dumpster fire that was when it first came out, day one, because it barely ran on the computer and everything was bad. But we got through it too. A year after Enemy Unknown, the Bureau XCOM Declassified came out. This was the game that was being worked on before Enemy Unknown came out. This is nothing like XCOM. It has some XCOM elements, but it's a third-person tactical shooter, basically. It is meh in like every sense of the word. As an XCOM game, it's bad, especially if you're a fan of XCOM, like I've been over the years. Never been too great at XCOM, despite what the LP show. But this is completely different from most XCOM games, which are strategy games. And it's just kind of meh. But I couldn't decide what to play today while we wait for FF9, which I'm starting next week. So, here we go. Turn up the brightness a little bit. That looks good. You have 4 difficulties you can play on. You can play on Rookie. Basically, everything's stacked in your favor. Squatty. The enemy's a bit tougher. You have Rookie. You have a whole bunch of time. No, like I was putting in the code for Rosencruz, but oh no, it wasn't working for me. Maybe I was pressing it at the wrong screen or something. Maybe I was pressing the wrong buttons. I don't know. I tried a couple of times, but decided, oh well, I need to figure out something to play. So I ended up doing this. Loading this up. Recruit new agents at the base and in mid-mission resupply station, so you can recruit new agents mid-mission. Veteran. Agents that are not revived will bleed out and die. In Squatty and Rookie, they don't die, they're just gone for that mission. Here they die and they're gone forever. You can only recruit new agents at the base. And Commander, everything is bad. Just everything is bad. If an agent goes down, they can only be stabilized. They don't die, but they don't stand back up either. Which stinks, trust me. And the enemies are just vicious. It's not fun. I'll be honest. I've played through the game on Veteran when I played this on the 360 way back. I think it was the 360. Way back. Like 4 or 5 years ago now, when this came out. But I'm here to kind of goof around, so I guess I'll play on Squatty. I'll make it a little more difficult, but I don't want to mess around with Veteran because it's a pain. Nations of the Earth must someday make a common front against attack by people from other planets. General Douglas MacArthur. October 28th, 1962. That is when this takes place. So it's going to have a very 60s vibe to the looks, the locales. weapons, things like that.
We've been intercepting these signals for the past 6 months. We still don't know their origin, but our analysts have concluded that they are encrypted orders for sleeper agents operating inside this country.
Just the sort of thing Mr. Hoover has been warning about.
Soviet operatives have penetrated the very highest levels of our military and government. It is a fact.
The NSA is not convinced that this is a Soviet operation.
Director Falk, is this gonna devolve into another one of your outsider briefings?
Well, there's been a new development. A device was recently recovered from the Illyrium mine in Bannock, Montana. The technology is unknown to us, but suggests the activity of a far more sophisticated organization.
And where is this device?
Close. Send Agent Carter down.
Agent Carter.
Who wants to know?
Your escort. Director's orders.
I don't need an escort.
Well, you're getting one. How much have you been told?
My orders are to deliver that case to Director Falk. That is all.
And you haven't even been the least bit curious to what's inside?
No.
Good. But I'll have to make sure.
No one touches that case except Director Falk and me.
We'll see about that. It's here. This is it.
Drop it! What the hell? What the hell? The gunshot. It's healed. Something burned her. But what?
My guess, probably thing that was in the case.
The case.
Now gone.
What happened?
Yeah, wait, he's not dead? No!
My head.
Because of mysterious alien tech. He's not dead. Should be. Should be probably choking on blood right now, but we're fine. This is William Carter, Agent William Carter, who will be playing as his main protag. So you can see at the bottom we now have a health bar and a level 1. Hi, Evan. Everything's bad.
Take cover.
You can take cover. It's kind of like in other XCOM games, but it's a third-person shooter, as you can see. Run along cover, or die.
I gotta get out of here.
You got a bullet into it. Headache is really a minor inconvenience after that. That's true. There's nothing super bad's happening. You can vault over cover.
Keep your cool, Will. Stay low.
Pressing right on the D-pad. I'm using the Wire 360 controller. You can see where you're supposed to go, which is really nice.
Poor kids. Never had a chance. Gunned down at Chow. They didn't see it coming. What the hell?
Huh, those look familiar. You know XCOM. Hey look, it's a sectoid.
Get back! All right. Line them up and take the shot. You've done it 100 times.
And see, like XCOM, there's no percentages or anything. It's a third-person shooter. Headshots do more damage, just like in every shooter.
Gotta keep moving.
There's your target practice mode right there. There is your target practice. He's bullish for breakfast. He's not Duke Nukem. Otherwise, this would be a lot easier. That's true.
Agent Carter, I'm Agent Nils. Director Falk ordered me to...
Falk, is he still alive?
Last I heard. Grab that two-way over there and try to reach him.
Director Falk, come in. This is Carter.
This is Agent Kenny. The director and I are defending the sub-level lab.
Do you have an escape route?
We're maintaining position until you and Nils report for evac.
Right. I'm on my way.
Get to the advanced materials warehouse and take the elevator to the sub-level. We'll hold here as long as we can.
Come on, we can cut through here.
Entrance to the lab, so you can find just random files and photos and stages. Give you additional stuff to look at. Okay, Swift.
Back to zero effect. And if you take...
Keep firing, he's almost dead!
Well, they're not even collectible because you can't look at them later. Not that I remember.
See if you can open the door. I'll meet you inside.
All right. Gotta get that door open.
An M14 rifle. Alright, got a rifle now. M14 rifle. Standard U.S. military model M14 rifle. 7.62 ammunition. Fully automatic. It's your fully automatic assault rifle.
I need this.
Yes,
more
you
than
do have an ammo counter. The game lets you get off easy at the beginning. With infinite ammo. But you do have an ammo counter, and this is where the game really stinks. is ammo. Open.
Alright,
tutorial time.
Lives and dies by their choices on the battlefield. Charging into combat only gets a brave soldier shot. If a commander wants to achieve victory over superior forces, they must be observant, creative, and precise.
And lucky.
Keep quiet. They're here. Get in position behind those crates. I'll flank them from the window.
Opening fire!
Nowhere to hide, you bastards! Eat lead! Die! Die! Holding ground!
Oops, that's Nils.
That got him. Let's meet up by the door on the other side.
Take forever above. Don't worry, I got him. Done that before.
Nice shot. You're good, Carter.
Yeah, I killed most of
I
them.
used to be.
Bullshit. Falk wouldn't be interested in you if you weren't the best.
We'll see.
How's the recoil? Not bad, honestly. There's very little recoil. That was because of the screen shake thing. See, there's very little recoil. Your biggest problem is going to be ammo, from what I remember. Yeah. Those you can't shoot because
Nothing we can
cinematic.
do for him.
Poor bastard.
Thanks, conveniently located tutorial. You will have a few of those before this is all said and done.
Get some fire on that ship! They are slowing down! Hit them with everything we've got! Incoming! Hold your positions! Keep firing!
And y'all do that. Doesn't look like it's doing you much up there. There's some ammo. 25 in the clip.
Cover
Next door.
and position will keep your agents safe and opens the enemy to attack. You can cue actions for your agents, such as moving to a position and firing on an exposed enemy. Watch for opportunities and make every shot count. The battlefield can be your ally if you use it well.
The problem with that is, even if you're in cover, you can still get hit. Well, the AI will still get hit. You may not get hit.
I've got an idea.
Following commander. So this is where you get a little bit of XCOM type stuff. Is with the battle focus. So here we can select things for our other allies to do. You can have a squad of 3, which really stinks. I kind of wish it was 4, so you had some more options. You'll see why later. But we're going to tell them to move. Then you can tell them to move wherever, and the AI will try to do that to the best of their ability. Now you see, time is not completely stopped. Time is slowed, drastically slowed, but it's not stopped, and that's really important to know. So we're going to tell Nils to move over there to shoot the gun turret. And we're going to have him use his critical strike ability. Basically, it's you get a critical hit. Yeah, the operative verb being try. Because you don't completely control the AI. You can give them orders. If you go down, you can control one of them.
Hit it hard!
To try to get you back up. You put in all your orders, and then you deactivate battle focus. Like so. And the AI will do what you said. Probably.
We'll figure it out after they're dead.
You can just fire blindly, but you're rarely gonna hit anything unless they're close. Now you can see Nils is already getting chewed up, even though he has cover.
That's it. Let's keep moving.
After a combat, your group will heal. But in combat, they won't. Well, they'll heal up to the nearest bar. So if they're like at 1.5, they'll heal up to 2 bars. Yeah, I remember when this was out, it's like, oh man, Mass Effect 0.5 is actually pretty good. It's like a worse version of Mass Effect. Remember that being a joke around forums and things. Our pistol, by the way, is an M1911, which is one of my favorite guns in any game and in real life. So, I was super glad to have this around. It's really good. I like it. I wish I could carry more ammo for it. And in this game, you get 9 in the gun, which is awesome. Usually, it's 7 1. Yeah, you have to look. I don't remember if you can just walk over the guns to pick them up. I always just collect them myself to make sure. So yeah, always look out for ammo. If you see these bags of bullets, it gives you ammo for all your guns. Well, the 2 guns you carry, which is another problem I have. This is the cheapest holodeck in Mass Effect.
It's not supposed to explode.
That's not creepy looking.
It doesn't look like a bomb to me.
No, but it sure doesn't look like anything good either.
Yeah, but you have to definitely from the, like, if it's on a table or something, you have to pick it up yourself. Kind of BioShock style.
What is it?
Let's not stick around.
I keep comparing this to better games.
Watch out, Carter.
Now this game is totally bad, by the way. It's meh. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. Oh, wrong button. People have bags of bullets just lying around. Here they do. They attacked us at basically a military base. So I kind of buy it. Later on, they're there because convenience. Here's a frag grenade. Standard U.S. military fragmentation grenade. Right, 6 is still decent. Like I said, this is a decent game. It was free on Humble Bundle like last month. It's like I said, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. It's not completely terrible. It plays. All right, frag grenade. Hold left bumper to aim. This is actually really cool. I like that you can aim and see a reticle and throw.
That one was close.
Hold on. Come back. Throw. There we go. They're like, oh man, grenade! Oh good. Got all 3. I like that you have to press right trigger while you're aiming to... Haha. Red barrels explode like any good shooter.
Take us down to Director Falk.
Oh. Ooh. It is a shotgun. Standard U.S. military model, 1897 12-gauge shotgun. It's your pump shotgun for close combat. What stinks, you can carry 2 guns. 2 guns. If I could have all of this in my arsenal, like if I could have the pistol, 3 guns, even 3 guns would be fine. If I could have a pistol, an assault rifle, and a shotgun, things would be great. But it's that you can only carry 2. Hi, B-Horn. Yay, thanks for the bits. Yay for catching a live stream. So, yeah, that stinks. Also, on higher difficulty levels, I wouldn't even take the shotgun. Like, I remember playing on Veteran.
Hit the call button.
I wouldn't even take the shotgun, because you're going to eat too much damage. Trying to get to the enemies. You might still do it here on normal. So, that stinks. It really does. Again, I wish I could have, if I could have 3 weapons, Jesus. Things would be better.
How many of them are there?
But I'm going to show off the shotgun anyway because I love shotguns. Especially Remington pump action shotguns.
I see if you hear that. They're outside. Grab some cover.
The pistol kicks a bit more, so you have to compensate. You're in cover, but I can still see you. let's go. Let's be crazy. Haha, hit the barrel. Bring it! Ow. We get shot from the side. You drone thing. This is a drone. It's annoying. It flies around and shoots you.
It's here. Finish him off.
You lose, shotgun.
Let's move.
Careful, Reaper device.
Let's head down.
Yeah, this is a drop pod. It creates a shield
Different.
that will protect the enemies, which really stinks.
The others are just grunts.
You can blow it up, but as you can say, it takes a lot of damage.
Come on. Let's
Like I'm
go.
shooting it with a shotgun at point blank. What do? We kill them, Nils. Plain and simple. I'm gonna look for some ammo. There's some grenades. Oh, 3 grenades is max.
Okay.
Lame. I could carry more than that. I'm looking around for more shotgun ammo. I don't see any.
Hit the button. I got you covered.
Let's go, Nils. Time to leave.
How do we know Director Falk is still alive?
And he magically teleports
Hands up his
inside.
nails. And he's
Like
got
a good
Killer Weaver to
NPC.
watch his back.
Yeah, but who says they can be trusted?
They've been with us since the beginning. If anyone's loyal to Falk, it's those two. The hell are those?
Oh, let me turn around. Sorry. If you've seen XCOM, it was a mutant, by the way.
Poor
They're like, what's that?
We never stood a chance. We've got to reach Director Falk before they do. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it. Just before the attack, one of our people turned on me.
One of ours?
I think she was infected with something. Her eyes turned black. She shot me and went after the case I was carrying.
She shot you?
Yeah. I don't know what happened after that. Whatever was in that case, it killed her. And it saved my goddamn life.
Shotgun, thank you. Pistol. How about grenades are not bigger than Pokeballs? We should be able to carry at least 6. I agree. I can only carry 3. That stinks. I'm gonna use a shotgun because I'm playing on squatty, so this will be fun. Shotgun, if you can, you saw that the shotgun just one-shotted the enemy. This thing does a ton of damage.
So where do
Up
we
close,
find
has really
Falk?
bad damage drop
The
off.
Illyrium lab is just ahead.
What's
Which means the
Illyrium?
farther away you are, the
Think
less
you're
damage.
cleared for that.
I don't think it matters anymore.
Right. Well,
Oh, I talked over that. It's such a
found it
great
a
one.
couple of years ago. Didn't take long to figure out that it's an extraterrestrial element. Some sort of space rock. Can't be a coincidence that these outsiders attacked the only Illyrium lab on Earth.
What's this, Illyrium? Alright, Swift, see you later. I really like that line. So, what's this Illyrium thing? I don't think you're cleared to... I don't think it matters anymore. Clearance. Like, really? We're going to talk about clearance when we're being invaded by, by aliens? Right. Director Frost, it is with all due respect for you and the organization you represent that I composed this note imploring you to please rein in the actions of one Agent Angela Weaver, currently in your employ. The audacity of Agent Weaver's actions of late can only be motivated by perplexing and utterly unfounded paranoia. General Deems. Is this the XCOM game that started off as an FPS? Yep. And it became a third-person shooter with some little bit of squad abilities. To Illyrium Lab this way. I walk back outside. Thank you, helpful arrow. Trust nobody, not even me. We could be. That's true. What if we were the double agent? Oh, what's this? Oh, it's just a photo. What does it mean? So they're talking about Illyrium, which is a substance we use in a lot of XCOM games.
Does this make any sense to you?
You kidding? I'm no scientist. But I've talked to them. They think this stuff is Elvis and the Second Coming rolled into one.
I love that they think this thing is Elvis and the Second Coming rolled into one. Illyrium is very powerful. What does it mean? Please stand by. I would load up, seeing that please stand by, I would load up Fallout, but if I were to start playing Fallout, I would be playing Fallout. We wouldn't get to 9, so...
You there, stop!
Stand down, soldier. Agent Nils, good to see you alive. Agent Carter, we need to talk.
That's right. William Carter, Agent Second Class CIA, reporting as ordered. Now, can I get some answers?
You had an artifact to deliver. Do you have it?
It was destroyed.
It was destroyed in the fighting, sir. I'd be dead if it hadn't somehow healed my wounds.
Interesting. When we get out of here, my team will want to do some tests.
Sir, with respect, my assignment here is temporary. Under the circumstances, I should report immediately to Director Frost.
We have to assume that the Director of Central Intelligence is dead. Sorry, Carter, but the protocols are clear. You work for me now.
You work for me now. Trust nobody, not even yourself. Maybe you are the brainwash traitor who will betray you. That's really meta, Maze. Where else did they attack?
I can't just be here.
Uncertain. There's been a nationwide communications blackout. I'm working under the assumption that Washington has been hit.
My God.
For now, we have to assume the worst.
Do we know anything about these things?
We've theorized about these outsiders for some time, but this is our first confirmed contact.
And it's gone just great.
We were hoping to learn more from that artifact you lost. But now, we've got no shortage of material to study.
I just want to know one thing. How to get rid of them.
You and me both, Carter.
Why did they attack us?
We've got a lot of theories, but no answers.
Maybe they're from the moon, and they don't want us coming there first.
This is hardly the time for jokes, Agent Carter.
I don't know, I think it's a pretty good time for jokes.
We can't stay here.
First, we evacuate this facility. Then, we'll figure out how to strike back.
Getting out of here is gonna be tough.
I've got to finish securing the research here. Without it, we won't have a chance. You, Nils, and Agent Kinney collect the commanders in the war room and lead them to the rail platform.
Understood.
Well, there we go.
Agent Carter, good to meet you.
Save until we're out of here, Agent.
Kenny.
Yes, it does have the Mass Effect talk wheel.
The war room a little while ago. No word of
I said Mass Effect 0.5 was all right.
She always does. Damn.
Down there, in the lab.
What are they doing?
Don't know, don't care. Get into position while they're distracted.
I could really go for a R&M soda pop. The refreshing mist soda pop. Like a cheap knockoff of the drink that I super like, Sprite. When under fire, press B to make a plan in battle focus. Let's make a plan. These characters are level 5, which means they have abilities. Guess what? We're not going to get to keep them. We're going to use them while we can. Nils has Cloak, so he can cloak and disappear. He also has Critical Strike, which you saw, it's just a critical hit. And Fire Mission is like an artillery strike, but I don't think we can use it in here because ceiling. Shoot. Shoot the fancy one.
Take him down.
Kenny here is an engineer. He has things like a laser turret, which is really cool.
Taking aim. Set up a turret.
And we can tell him to throw out. He can also throw out mines, and he can throw out a grenade that scatters the enemies. Doesn't explode or do damage from what I remember, but it does... but it will make them scatter out of cover. So there's an XCOM laser turret. That thing's cool. Want that later. It has health. When it's out of health, it will, of course, disappear. Now, abilities, there is no MP or anything. Abilities are just on cooldown. You can see the turret cooldown has 40 seconds left. Nils, quit getting shot. Quit being late. There you go. Missed the first shot. My bad.
That's it. Let's move on.
I tell you, this is a Marine from the
for the Bureau, Carter.
Normandy onshore leave testing out a cheap holodeck, and it's a bad movie. Some random guy. Could be Shepard. Hey, what if Shepard just wanted to, like, relive some bad movie?
If this stuff is so valuable, shouldn't we be taking it?
What did it look like upstairs,
You don't want
Nils?
to go grabbing that with your bare hands. Trust me. Bad. We lost the base. The boys are in full retreat.
Do you think anyone made it out?
I doubt it.
It's Joker. It's Joker doing this. That's what it is. It's Joker in the holodeck on the Normandy. That'd be hilarious. It's not, but Private Lawrence, William Carter is not to leave the quarters unless in the custody of Lieutenant Garber Paul. Photographic identification of both Garber Paul and William Carter are included with this correspondence. These orders are of the highest priority. Don't let anybody touch the case. And then the case got broken into anyway.
What did this?
Let's not find out. Just get to the war room, collect the brass, and get out.
If any of them are left to collect.
Give me the bullets. Thank you. 36 might be max for the shotgun. Yep, 36 is max for the shotgun. 36 for the shotgun. 99 for the pistol. You can switch weapons really fast. Reload. I canceled that reload. There we go. Go to the glowing door. Sounds like an episode of Star Trek. That's an episode of Mass Effect. You should probably take the rifle, but what can I say? This is my favorite pistol, so in lots of games. So I'm going to use it.
What were they doing with the Illyrium down here?
Everything. Reactors, munitions, all kinds of stuff.
Some of the things I saw, it was just like out of one of the old Captain Thunderclap serials.
Sure. Is it possible that your allies die? Yes. Well, not on the difficulty I'm playing on, I don't think. I don't think they can die. Maybe they can.
Getting closer.
Oh, look at that. Giant reactor.
Illyrium reactors.
You better believe it. A reactor like this must put out as much juice as the Hoover Dam.
Impressive. This is the Bureau XCOM Declassified. It was the
Let's get out before the whole place comes
I think it was
down.
2010 they showed clips of this, and the XCOM community got super outraged, like this isn't XCOM. So they made XCOM Enemy Unknown, which I've done on the channel instead, but then they put this out a year later as a third-person shooter because they still wanted to do something with it, and not many people liked it. Like I said, it's like a 6 out of 10 for me. It's meh. That looks healthy. Yeah.
Moving. We gotta get in there and help.
God damn it. Damn.
Order both agents to attack an enemy. Attack the turret.
Carter, I'm hurting here.
No, quit being dumb. Cloak.
Cloak
Set up a gun.
Deploying turret.
Not much further.
Stop, quit getting in the way. Need to stop the gun turret. Okay. You're super dead, sectoid.
That's it. Let's keep moving.
Boom headshot. I like the way they showed you the original idea, but I hadn't played XCOM before. Yeah,
Bombs with the Illyrium.
as a see, so this game gets like 2 different reviews from me because I've played a lot of XCOM games. You have, as an XCOM game, this game is bad because it's not really. It has some little things of XCOM, but it's not an XCOM game. It's not a strategy game. It's a shooter. As if you took the XCOM label off of it, it's an okay game. Like it's all right. It's nothing spectacular. It's average at best to me. But still, it's playable. Like it's not broken or anything. That I remember.
What were they building down here?
Weapons fabrication. No end to the things Illyrium could do there.
It's just
Anything we
limited.
can use?
Not unless you want to carry a bomb.
Anything we'd use, not unless you want to carry a bomb. Kinda do. No? Aw. Has some interesting ideas, but as I said, it's not XCOM. Lots of bullets. I think that thing fully refills your ammo if you get a big box like that.
They're digging? Why? What are they doing?
This place is coming down. We gotta get the hell out of here.
First we save the brass, then we evac.
Look at that thing. Aw, shooting it didn't do anything. Don't waste bullets like me, by the way. I'm messing around.
The war room is just ahead.
To the war room. Which I don't think is this way, but I'm gonna check that shotgun. It's got a few neat ideas, but overall,
Nothing good. Move.
it's not too great. General Dooms. Director Falk has been nothing less than cagey as regards to the findings of his team at the operation in Montana. Director has flat out ignored requests to deliver the apparatus uncovered in the Bannock mines to our laboratories here at Fort Groom. Yeah, I like this guy, Colonel Weatherfun, but I like this. He claims to have secured the artifact at an undisclosed facility, the whereabouts of which are so highly classified, I can't even verify the place even exists. Falk is protected all the way up the chain, well beyond my pay grade. I've done all I can, sir. Falk being, well, our boss. Now. Who wants brass? Can't we save the copper or the gold? For those of you that don't understand brass, by the way, I know you do, Mace, but for those of you watching who don't understand, what he's saying, save the brass, those are top military officers. They're military officers of brass, what they're typically referred to as.
General Deems, are you alright, sir?
Where's Falk?
What happened here?
I'll ask the questions, son.
Yes, sir. Director Falk is at the rail platform. Our orders are to escort you there immediately.
Then lead the way.
General!
Clear the target, now! That's not Deems! He's one of them!
Nils, get back! Just hang on, sir. It's gonna be... Okay!
Why did you stop me?
What the hell were you thinking?
I was thinking that I just saved your life.
Who are you?
Who are you? What the hell are you doing in the war room?
Senior Agent Angela Weaver, from the Bureau. The director sent me here to guard the brass.
Great work there. We just be snarky. Great job protecting the brass. You just shot him. I mean, he was turned already, but what happened?
Then what went wrong?
Deems was already under outsider control when I got here. Some of them put up a fight, but not for long.
One of their puppets attacked me earlier. What's causing this?
I'm not sure, but obviously it's connected to this attack. We've been tracking cases like this for years.
Deems was one of our top brass. How did he come under their control without anybody realizing?
As far as we know, there's no way of telling who might be susceptible to their control. If they got to Deems, they could get to any of us.
You knew that he killed Hoover and the others. You could have taken him out earlier.
I was going to, but he was resisting their control. He might have been able to fight it off. I shot him to stop him from killing the three of you.
We have to get out of here. Falk ordered us to bring any survivors to the rail platform.
The diesel will only get you as far as the test site.
Can we radio for evac from there?
We're nearly out of time. Get to the rail platform and head out to the test site. I'll call in a Sky Ranger, collect Falk, and meet you there. If you can't reach the test site, we'll have no choice but to leave without you.
General Deems.
I can't believe this.
All of them. Dead.
Who's in command now?
Falk is. And until we hear otherwise, we assume that he's in charge. For all we know, he's the president.
You really think they got Kennedy?
Let's go. Now.
For all we know, Director Falk's the president.
Jesus. What is that?
Because top military command is dead. Hoover's dead. The director of the CIA. Lots of top people are dead. Yeah, this they set this in the 1962, I think it is. Yeah, they set it in the 60s is when this game is set in the 60s. So yeah, Kennedy was president.
There it is, the rail platform.
I don't remember reading about any of this in the history books, but you know, whatever.
What do we do?
Oh no, that's a little too many people for my liking. There we go. Even if you don't get them with the grenade, you can make them move.
That's the last one.
Let's get out of here before this whole place comes apart.
Maybe. Who knows? Don't tell me what to do. Press button.
This'll take us to the test site. What are we waiting for?
Start train. Cutscene.
Made it.
Too fucking close.
Carter, this is Falk. We are en route. Take the diesel to the test site and signal us when you arrive.
Oh no.
I didn't like that.
Hold on to something.
Look at that thing.
You two, hang on! God damn it!
Can't this thing go any faster?
Should be a radio up there.
I just hope they haven't left yet.
Pistol. I can stay there.
Come on, Carter, radio in and let's get out of here.
Shut up, Kenny. Gathering stuff. Where's Miss Weaver? She got out somehow before us. 'Cause of plot. She's already with the director. Because the game said she would be. Shotgun. Bunch of ammo. I wonder if we're going to get jumped or not. Rifle. This is what I want. This is a Springfield. 1903 Springfield. It is your sniper rifle. I will take. Uses 30-06. When it says it's high powered, it means it. It also scopes in, being a sniper rifle. You can, I think you can change the zoom, but I don't remember how. The ammo. The ammo for this. Headshot with this thing. We'll take out lower aliens for sure. Alright, radio in, let's go.
Falk, Agent Weaver, anyone.
Copy, Agent Carter. Sky Ranger 1 reads you. I've got Falk and Weaver, and I am inbound to your location.
Alright, you move there.
On my way there.
You move here.
You got it.
I don't remember if the turret has a timer or not. Oh, you help me, turret. You guard the way.
I'm here. Look at that.
That doesn't look healthy out there.
Would you rather head back to the base?
Should be fine, as long as we don't start any tests, right?
Here they come! Open fire! Contact! They're holding the line!
They're down below. Let us know where you want us, Carter.
Are you firing at XCOM laser turret? That's what I'm talking about. The laser turret doesn't know better. You're done. Now it's bolt action, so after every shot you gotta pull the bolt back. Takes time. On a higher difficulty level, you're gonna love this thing. get you the damage you want. And the accuracy you want, too.
Where's Falk? Can you see him?
I am not hitting the exploding barrels yet. They're out there to help for sure, so do take advantage of them.
More pods incoming! Don't know how long we can hold out!
I don't remember how long this sequence is, which is the reason I haven't shot them yet.
Got that spot all stitched up!
See, the damage drop off on the shotgun is super bad. That's why you won't really use it on a lot of things, sadly. Just because you can't really hit with it. Thank you, somebody else shooting him. I was gonna waste a bullet on that. I need slugs with this. That would be sweet. I had slugs, so I had some range to it. And I just phased through the wall. That was great.
These fuckers aren't gonna stop. Sky Ranger, how fast can you clear the test site's blast radius?
Blast radius? Carter, what are you...
I'm gonna start the test sequence. It's the only way to keep them from following us. And get some payback.
Carter.
He's right, sir. Sky Ranger's built for speed, but it's no match for those outsider ships.
All right, do it.
Good. Let's give those bastards something to remember.
So remember that they were working on a bomb using Illyrium, right? Okay. We're going to use it. Fuel system ready, guidance system ready, and...
Listen, we're not safe and we're sure as hell not done fighting. Do exactly what I say, and we'll get through this.
Yes, sir.
We're with you, Agent Carter.
And now they come up here. Joke's on them, still using shotgun. Oh yeah, you can't walk into the drop pod, which is lame. Forgot about that. Huh. Carter does have one ability he can use. He has a heal ability, which does exactly what it says. Yeah, you no longer have a head.
Agent Carter, respond.
This is Carter. Cutting it close, aren't you?
Get out.
Get on board.
Hey, guys getting healed by a drone!
See how fast you take damage? And remember, I'm playing on normal. Stupid scout thing.
Carter, you're gonna get yourself killed if you don't get on board.
Run. Drop the bomb. And that completes the first stage. Invasion! Aerial photography of the Groom Range facility indicates almost total destruction due to the combined effects of the surprise attack of unknown forces and the unscheduled detonation of classified prototype ordnance. Efforts to recover technology or personnel are not advised, as it is likely that enemy opposition has remained on site. Survivors of this attack exfiltrated to an undisclosed location in order to evaluate counterattack options. And we get some exp. Woo! See how many kills each party member had. Technology we got, which is just basic stuff. We didn't see the machine pistol. It's a SMG, basically. So it'll kick a bunch. Rapid fire doesn't do a lot of damage per bullet, but fires really fast. Pretty good close range, but I'd personally rather have the shotgun if I were to get close range at all. and how many of each enemy you killed. Narrowly escaping the attack on Groom Range, Carter accompanies Director Falk to a secret location to plan their next steps. Which is, of course, XCOM facility.
Final approach. Control, this is Sky Ranger 1 requesting permission to land.
Copy, Sky Ranger. Permission granted. You are cleared for pad number 3.
Gonna take more than a hole in the ground to beat those things. Just admit it, you're impressed. So, what is the Bureau anyway?
Bureau of Operations and Command.
Never heard of it.
You were never meant to.
I love that. Never heard of it. You were never meant to.
This base wasn't meant to be operational for another year. We've called in every operative we had earmarked for the project, but, well, let's just say that we'll be a bit understaffed.
Director Falk, sir. Welcome back.
These two are with me.
At least this location is secure.
And I intend for it to stay that way. I'll be giving a report to all staff at 0300. Report to the operations room at that time. I have a lot to prepare, Carter. Agent Weaver will show you around.
Down here, Carter. Come on. When Ivan put Sputnik up, the brass got scared. This project became top priority. Off the books, of course.
That did it. Hold it there. Don't move it. All right, people. Show's over. Back to work.
Carter, this is Nico Da Silva, Senior Field Agent. Nico, you'll be sharing your workspace with Agent Carter.
Welcome to the most advanced facility on Earth.
Falk wants him up and running ASAP. Time is of the essence. Straight from his mouth.
Gotcha.
Welcome to Blackwatch.
Come on. Our office is right over here. That Weaver is one tough broad. So, this is us. This is my desk here. Yours is over there. Get comfortable, Will. Things as they are. This is both your office and your quarters. Do you mind if I call you Will?
Yes, I do mind.
Well, I'm not calling you Agent Carter. I might be military, but I'm not that formal.
I prefer William.
Yeah, well, I prefer Nico, even if my mother insists on calling me Nicholas. There are some things that are just beyond our control.
I can see we'll be fast friends, you and I.
Glad to hear it. My supply of friends got cut a bit short lately.
That all, Da Silva?
For now, sure. You have any questions, just ask. And one more thing.
Yeah?
The old man, Director Falk. He's a hard man to impress, but you managed it. Not what I expected after reading your file. Only pleasant surprise I've had all day.
Read my file?
How many people around here know my history?
We all know each other. Don't worry, you'll get to read up on us too. The old man thinks that the more attached we are to one another, the better we'll be in the field. The Bureau might be an adjustment for you. We work in teams here. Seems like you're more accustomed to operating alone.
Yeah, well, I'm also accustomed to the enemy being human. An attack like this, it's gonna mean a lot of adjustment for everybody. I'm a different man today than I was yesterday, you know?
Ain't that the truth?
Where were you this morning? Did you get caught in any of this?
No. I was out gathering intel on a weather anomaly way out in the boondocks. Something was interfering with television and radio signals. Everything except the heavy-duty military gear. Since the attack, it's gone global.
They shut down our communication just before the attack. Keep us from coordinating. Smart.
Sure, but there's one way it helped us. Can you imagine the panic if the public found out about an alien attack?
You seem like you know your way around this place.
I don't typically work out of this facility. Hell, no one really did until today. I'm with the NSA, but my post for the past few months has been with a small team that reports to Director Falk.
Anomalies? What type?
Different types, but all, well, supernatural. Sounded silly to say it until a few hours ago. Mostly weather oddities, but also we've been recovering deposits of this Illyrium stuff.
Who else is on this team?
It was supposed to be kept small until it was needed. Now, people who were pre-flagged for recruitment are coming in. Well, the ones that are still alive.
People were pre-selected? From where?
From the military, the clandestine service, DIA, even some civvies. No one knew that they were selected until they got the call. As of this morning, Falk activated the project and sent that call out.
And before today?
For the last few years, it's just been a couple dozen specialists. But now, we got a lot of new squaddies to bring up to speed.
I need to get myself oriented. Let's talk later.
Sure thing, Will. Good to have you on board. Sounds like the director's about to start. Come on, let's get the good seats.
Let's get the good seats. William James Carter. Education, bachelor's in engineering, Indiana University. Marital status, widowed. Family, mother, deceased. Father, deceased. Wife, deceased. Son, deceased. Professional record. Carter joined the Army, leaving college to enlist after the attack on Pearl Harbor. Saw action in the Pacific Theater and earned the rank of Master Sergeant with commendations for his service in the Burma campaign. Went to college on the GI Bill. Shortly after graduating, CIA recruited Carter as a field operative. His quick thinking and bravery earned him well, and he rose through the ranks, earning personal commendations from both Director Hoover and President Truman. He excelled at deep cover assignments, serving for weeks or months at a time in Indochina and USSR. In 1959, during a deep cover assignment in Laos, a fire at his family home in Arlington killed his father, wife, and son. However, due to the communications blackout of the mission, Carter did not learn of the tragedy till he returned in 1960. He alternates between blaming himself and the agency for the tragedy. This, as much as anything else, led to his drinking problem. Following a string of disciplinary charges in December of 1960, William Carter was reassigned to domestic operations only. Continued problems led to a further demotion to administrative duties in June of 1961. Myron, this one's aggressive, temperamental, and defensive, but he gets the job done. I don't recommend him, but if the Bureau is your department. If you insist on him, I don't recommend a long-term position. Man used to be a hero, and now he's busy destroying himself. Not used for much anymore except as an expendable asset. J. Edgar Hoover. But Director Falk doesn't think so. He thinks he can get Carter back on track. So that's why he was just there delivering a box. And this is De Silva, who we just met. He's divorced. He was with Metropolitan Police Department. Advanced to Deputy Sheriff. Was a FBI legal analyst. Having dropped out of college, he falsified his credentials to get to the FBI. Lost his job on December 24th, 1951, which led to his collapse. However, the FBI was impressed by De Silva's record with the MPD, as well as interpersonal skills. Cleared him on a probationary basis for field work. Demonstrated exceptional skill in the field and received a small degree of fame for a heroic single-handed arrest of the bank robber Katie Carpenter on February 4th. Repeatedly demoted back to probationary agent due to various moral concerns about the activities when off duty. And then he got put on the Bureau as a covert agent. Flawed characters, to say the least.
Lights. We are at war, and not the one we were expecting. Groom range, 2100 hours. Survivors, 6. In just a few minutes, our enemy managed to destroy the primary strategic command center. By 2130, Strategic Command itself ceased to exist. Our combined military forces have been routed. The comms have gone dark. The red phone will not be ringing. And that is why, as of now, I, Myron Falk, am assuming command of what's left of our nation's defenses. The Bureau was founded to coordinate resistance forces in the event of a complete and successful Soviet invasion. That mission remains the same, even if our enemy does not. We now face an opponent from beyond our world, whose identity is yet unknown. But make no mistake, this enemy has crippled us. They have technology decades beyond what we possess. We must make it our own. Their weapons will become our weapons. And when they do, we shall annihilate them. I give you new orders. Survive, adapt, win. Welcome to XCOM.
Welcome to XCOM.
I'm sorry. Country needs me.
Your family needs you.
No! No, I can help them. Let me help them! Will.
Carter. Hey, Will, wake up.
What?
Jesus, Carter. How is it you look worse than before you went to sleep?
I'm fine. And you yelling for me to wake up doesn't help.
I wasn't the one yelling.
I don't usually sleep.
I haven't slept more than a couple hours in years.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about it. Like I said, this is our office and our bunks. Maybe someday they'll get the barracks up and running.
No, I mean, I barely sleep at all.
Well, can't say I blame you. Not after the morning you had. Anyway, Falk's looking for you. Wants you in his office. ASAP, as always.
The old man say what he wanted with me?
Ha! Guess you don't know him all that well yet. The director doesn't tell anyone anything he doesn't think they need to know.
Well, I guess you can't really hold knocking off for a few against me, seeing as how we seem to be in our office and our quarters.
Yeah, I guess some parts of the emergency plan leave something to be desired. Ah well, it'll be just like college, right?
Yeah, except I stayed in Mrs. Hawthorne's boarding house back in Terre Haute. Had my own bathroom and everything.
Well, ain't you fancy?
Ain't you fancy?
Were you saying something about that radio?
Oh yeah. Cheap thing normally just pipes in the company elevator music, but it's been picking up some weird signal. Damned if I know what it is.
Don't we have more important issues to deal with?
Sure, that's why I haven't bothered with it. But if someone on the outside is able to broadcast through that jamming signal, well, it could be important.
Who would know more about this?
Check with Operator Chelsky. She's information officer for the Bureau. Keeps track of communications, arranges contacts, manages what the public hears. The whole deal.
I'd better go see what the old man wants.
See you later, Will.
Huh, radio.
2. Message repeats. 2-5-0.
Better make a note of this and talk to one of the radio operators.
9.
You probably ought to run that by Operator Chelsky across the hall.
Repeats.
Might be important.
2-5-0. November 8.
250 November 892. 9 of how many? Honestly, considering all the top brass was there, so you had Hoover, top generals, directors from government agencies, on top of it being a military base, I would assume tens of thousands. Because it was a military base too. So tens of thousands, if not 100,000 plus. You had tanks, fighters there. So you would have to have crews for those. Guards. You were doing experimental research, so you have all the scientists there. I would assume a lot. And the only 6 people to get out were Carter and Nils and the other guy, I can't remember his name, Kenny. The pilot of the Sky Ranger, Leon Barnes. Director Falk and Agent Weaver. You met the 6 people that made it out alive. Everybody else is dead. So 250 November 892.
892.
Side quest.
You the dispatcher?
A little more than that, Agent Carter.
I love.
I'm Chief Information Officer with the Bureau.
Information officer, what does that mean?
I oversee the dispatchers, but in addition to that, I also manage our public communications and keep our profile low. And for now, my job is also keeping the public from knowing the scope of the threat.
No, we don't want super panics.
Because rioting mobs of civilians are the last thing we need right now.
Exactly. You and your agents contain the enemy's attacks, and my operators will keep the public panic level in check.
Impressive.
I'll try not to distract you too much.
As long as you have a good reason. What do you need, sir?
I heard a strange signal.
Radio's been playing a strange broadcast. Any idea what it means?
I heard. It's probably an automated weather station nearby, but I suppose it might be instructions for picking up a weaker signal. A clever broadcaster could bypass the worst of the jamming that way.
It could be survivors. We could bring them in.
It's worth checking out. I'll have Operator Hughes run the radio while you give us the data.
First, set the range to...
Let's see, 250. So we'll set the range to 250.
Set the range to 250.
Now the direction?
Direction, November. It could be in for November, so north.
Set the direction north.
And the frequency?
And the frequency 892. So
set the frequency to 892 megahertz.
Checking ultra high frequency. Nothing. Wait. What is... It's survivors. They're trying to warn others of the attack.
Reply. Tell them they aren't alone. We'll do what we can to assist.
We'll dispatch someone to help, but we'll also have to make sure they stop broadcasting immediately. We can't risk that information spreading.
As long as they get rescued.
Oh, that doesn't pop up on my thing, though. Test tip. Yay, it worked! Alright, so we found survivors. There's like a little side quest thing you can do there. I don't remember how many other chances we'll get to do side questy type things like that. But hey, we did it. So, welcome to XCOM. Everything is bad. So, the aliens have basically cut most communications.
You were there.
Chief Reconnaissance Operative.
Capable of.
I did. It's just... his file paints a different picture. Speak of the devil.
Carter, good. Agent Weaver is afraid you don't play well with others. I tend to see that as an asset.
What do you want from me, sir?
You're not here in this facility by chance. I brought you here quite purposefully. I've been following your career for some time.
You'd be dead if it weren't for me, which is true.
Why me? I've been behind a desk since... well, for a while.
Yeah, but you were a hell of an agent before you sat behind that desk. And what's more, I know what put you behind that desk.
The brass put me there.
Sure, the brass made the call. But it was you who kept yourself there.
I don't need another round of psychobabble. I had enough of that from the company's shrinks after the incident.
It was an accident, Carter. Beyond your control.
Right, yeah. And next you tell me how I can't save everyone.
It's too late for that. But you can save some of them. And right now, that might be enough.
Right. Well, I'm with you, Falk. If only because, for all we know, this clown show you're running here is all that's left of our nation's defenses.
Then that makes you one of the nation's best weapons.
That makes you one of the nation's best weapons, because this might be all we have left.
What do we know about the enemy?
Very little. Before this morning, we only knew of scattered oddities. We weren't even sure if they were connected.
Such as?
Deposits of the substance called Illyrium were found in various locations across the nation. There were weather oddities. We received and investigated reports of what we called thinnings. Localized instances where the very fabric of reality itself seemed to be warping, then dissolving.
And this was kept secret?
From whom? The populace? The news would have generated mass panic. No. The circle was kept quite small on this.
What is this place? I mean, when aliens from another world aren't attacking our planet.
This facility is essentially fulfilling its intended function right now. It was created to respond to a potential invasion on domestic soil.
Do all of these people work here?
No. Typically, you won't find much more than a skeleton crew here. But certain carefully selected individuals across all military disciplines are aware of this facility's existence. In the case of a domestic invasion, they're under orders to arrive here.
I never knew about this place.
Well, based on your performance at Groom Range, I'd say that omission was a grievous oversight.
What's our plan?
Our first order of business is to get this facility running at full capacity. I believe our best shot at defeating an enemy with superior technology is to take that technology from them and make it our own.
And we got the facilities to do that?
We're still finishing construction on the lab, but we've already got one of the best leading the team, Dr. Dressner. And he won't be doing it alone. I'm in the midst of organizing field teams to be sent on recon and recruitment missions for other specialists.
I'm heading down to the ready room.
De Silva will meet you there and help you assemble a team. Get moving.
Alright, you can listen to these.
To conclude, all signs show a pattern of systemic interference that cannot be explained by known enemies. Excellent work as always, Falk. But I'm not sure what you're suggesting. These activities aren't from the Reds. They aren't from any known source on Earth, so we must examine alternative sources. You mean to say, aliens? It's more likely than you think. We cannot afford to be caught off guard. Oh, okay, Myron. I think you've been working too hard. Take a little time off, maybe a vacation, and... No, listen, this is too important to ignore. My team has already uncovered a half dozen potential cases of outside interference. No, you listen. I have a meeting with the generals in 2 days, and I will not have you making a laughing stock out of this department. General Deans is already talking about cutting funding, and if that happens, you and your team will be out. Do you understand? Yes, Director. Perhaps you're right about that vacation. That's more like it. Someplace nice and sunny. Lots of fresh air, like New Mexico.
Like New Mexico. Security installation's almost complete. That's good. Not that way. This way. Yep. Hi, Vane. Finished this game about a month ago. Good. What does that scrap of paper have? A scroll bar? You can just keep reading down. It's like you're reading down the piece of paper. What? I try to explain things that don't have explanation. Ha! XCOM. Anyway. That's XCOM's whole purpose. Sometimes. Alright, let me through.
Welcome aboard, sir. What do they look like?
I heard some of them
Okay.
look like us.
XCOM Base of Operations. Armory, Engineering, Firing Range, Sky Ranger Bay, Infirmary, Laboratory, Operations, Ready Room. It's great because it is all labeled. We want the Ready Room, so we're going to follow the red line. Sky Ranger Bay, Infirmary, Ready Room, Laboratory. I love that everything is...
Well, Ready Room's that way.
Is
How's it going,
marked,
Carter?
which thank you for marking everything. Yeah, I like the lines a lot. The
old
lines
man
and
just
everything is
called down. Says one of the scientists is missing. Disappeared, along with his research in high explosives.
Does Falk think he's gone rogue?
Maybe, but we can't risk a panic. Nils is tracking him down, but you need to get a team ready to help. Quick and quiet.
Alright.
This is a list of available agents. Falk has gathered everyone he could find from all the agencies. All of them specialists, all of them the best at what they do.
So, of course, Carter is always there because... Always there. Welcome back, Swift. Like I've said, Fane, this game to me is like a 6 out of 10. It's, message not very readable. That's true. So we have these people, and then we add them to the squad. You can customize everything from pants color, name tag color, first, last name. But once you select their class, they are that class. We can recruit, as you can see, 4 agents here. Who wants to be an agent for the next hour and a half? Maybe more if I stream this tomorrow if y'all are interested. Who wants to be an XCOM agent? And maybe die. I've played this before. Message not very readable. What's not very readable? Oh, the donation one. I'll work on that for sure. Then. Oh, thank you for donating. That's not popping up on my chat like everything else does, which stings. I'll have to move some stuff around as well. I'll definitely work on that. How long is this game? How long would you say this game is, Fane? Because you can go on some side quest stuff and grind up levels and things like that. I don't remember it being that long, though. We could maybe do it before Monday, maybe? No, probably not. It's longer than that, but it's not super long. Thank you for the donation. Though, Maze, I'll work on the text. 8 to 10 hours? Yeah, I didn't think it was that long. Or in terms of like games, but I thought it was a little longer than that. But we could probably knock it out. It's like any other shooter. It's not super long. All right, just give me a yes if you wanna be in. Swift does. All right, start with Swift. Choose a class. That's step 1. Do agents have full names? They have full names. There are 4 classes to choose from. Support agents are basically that. They're support. They have things to... they have defensive things they can put up. They can buff the party. The things like that. That's support. They're kind of self-explanatory there. Recon agents is what Nils was at the beginning of the game. The critical strike, cloak, things like that. They're scouts, basically. Engineers are what Kenny was. They get fancy gadgets. They'll get things like traps, mines, the turret, devices like that. So they use a bunch of equipment as their abilities, like putting up the scouts with scope rifles. Yeah, they you have some level of being able to choose different weapons, but I don't remember. They definitely use. I think the scout uses sniper rifles. Engineer also gets a fancy suit. But yeah, their main things are to use gadgets. The last class are commandos. They are your basic fighter. They can taunt enemies. They have your standard rifles. They can taunt enemies out. They can do more damage to taunted enemies. I think they have a way to buff themselves to do more damage. Things like that. They're your all-around soldier. Kinda tanky. They'll get more health and things like that. A little bit. They're a little bit like shock troopers from VC, Valkyria Chronicles. Engineer. Name, go. I'm down. Engineer. All right, then you choose a background. There is a little bit to the customization. There is gunsmith. You do more damage with weapons. There's grease monkey, which if you deploy turrets and things like that, they have more health. Technical training reduces the cooldown of your abilities. It's a reduced cooldown. Combat training, you do more damage with your weapons, which the engineer is a shotgun, so you do more damage with weapons. Endurance, you have higher defense. It says survive longer in combat. Things like higher defense. And this conditioning, you get health back faster. Yeah, it's kind of like a specialization. That way, binary, exactly. So, like, you'll get that little bar of health back faster. But it doesn't, like, heal you more. It just... You'll heal up a bar of health faster. The deployed weapons last longer and are tougher. Yeah, some of these will change too, depending on the class, but most of them are. Oh, okay. Engineers use shotguns, so you have a standard shotgun. All we have is a standard backpack as well. I have to use the keyboard. You shall be go. And then you can like get super customization-y, but meh. That's all I'm gonna do. You can always come back and recustomize the jumpsuit color and all that. Just because you can, but I don't want to take that much. Does Go-Go use gadgets? Of course he does. Starts with scatter, then you get 2 other abilities. Okay. Engineer. Who else? Who else wants to be an agent? Of course we can't binary. Sure, why not? All right. Oh, because we already have an engineer. You can have like 2 of each. What do you want to be? Support, Recon, Commando. I can change the names of the other ones too. I get like everybody that's here in. Recon. CIA Special Ops. Overseas has made its agent exceptional at sniping unsuspecting targets. So better at sniping. FBI Field Agent. Taught this agent how to accurately fire under pressure, so the accuracy will be better when you're getting fired at. And then all the rest are the same. Technical training. Use abilities more frequency. More damage with weapons, more health. Don't kill me in mission. No promises. Be range up, maybe. Maybe more critical hits. I'm not sure, to be honest. First one, CIA Special Ops. Alright, sniper rifle. Standard backpack, because we don't have any other ones right now. Name. First and last. You can just split it up for all I care. There you go. And again, I don't feel like doing all the customization right now. But you can, like, you do have a few different options for, like, pants color and things like that. So you make the agents look different. You can even change the color of the tie, which, that's fancy. Have a black tie. That black is... Looks weird. All the other colors... Like, it's more... Is it just me, or is it, like, more pixely? I think is kind of what I'm looking for. Than the other colors. Just kidding, don't do that. No! You have said it, therefore it shall happen. Oh, that's weird to me. Do the pants do that too? No, the pants look fine. Everything else is fine, just the tie. Oh, why? Okay. You start with critical strike, and then you get other abilities. Next! Don't commit the mission again. No promises. What would you like to be, Fane? I think I can fire these people, right? Maybe not here. I know there's a way to fire them. And I can make room for people. What would you like to be? Is it support or commando? If not, I have to go change one of the other people. Oh, you can watch training videos as well, and they give you a little bit of commando. Okay. Korean War veteran. Battlefield experience from the Korean War has made this agent proficient in the tactics associated with storming enemy positions. So you charge forward better. Deniable ops. Train this agent to move safely while under enemy fire. That's cool. That's neat. And then the other stuff, lower cooldown, combat training, all that's the same. Second one, yeah. Deniable ops. The commandos use the assault rifles. Name. This is fun. I think because I'm playing on normal, you don't die. I think you just get knocked out for the mission. Again, 60s. That's why binary. Because of the time period that it's set in. Okay. Oh, you get belt color. Neat. And then sure, and then the camo colors. So, yeah, pretty cool. We'll just go standard. Start with taunt. You can pull enemies out of cover. That's what taunt does. And they'll go after the commando, but it can be useful because then they're outside of cover. And then at rank 2 and 4, stuff's unlocked. Okay. I'll do that for now, and then when I can remove people from the squad, I'll remove just the ones they started with. Change color? Sure, why not? It's more fun than I thought it was going to be. What do you want to change? There's the jumpsuit color. You change the jumpsuit color. The trim of the jumpsuit. Shirt color. And then the tie. Not doing a good job really letting you see them, am I? What would that look like? I guess like a yellow. Because of the trench. Kind of maybe that. Or the gray. This kind of gray. I don't have like a brown, like a trench. Because it was like a brown, right? Yeah, to Google. It was like a brown, right? Obviously, if you don't get the reference, Engineer, Inspector Gadget, Go Gadget. It's been so long since I've seen Inspector Gadget. That's a long time. Oh, no, it was a gray. It was a gray from what I see here. It's more of a gray. See, I remember it being more of a brown. They remade Inspector Gadget? 2015? What? Is that real? Like a light gray? That's kind of the lightest gray I have. Yeah, is that real? Like, I just pulled it up on Google. That's why I'm like, or is that just somebody making that up? Did they remake Inspector Gadget at some point? I wouldn't be surprised. I kind of would be surprised. Everything's getting remade these days, though. I remember the old one, like, from my childhood, exactly. We kind of want the whole thing to be gray. Shirt color white. Tie. I don't have like a blue tie. It's a blue tie, right? Yeah, it's like a blue tie. I don't have a blue tie. Yeah, remember the old one? I'm gonna go purple because this is the closest thing I have to blue, and it needs to be a different color. Move that out of the way. Okay. We'll take Go and Kanto. That'll be our beginning team.
Carter,
saving.
I chased the infiltrator to the morgue. There's no way out of there.
Wait for me, Nils. I'll get your back.
I'll wait as long as I can, but we can't risk leaving him with those explosives.
I'm on my way.
Carter, head through the armory and take a left for the elevator. I'll send your team up to join you.
Damn it, Nils. Hold on.
Let's go. And of course, Carter's Carter. I can't do anything about that. Or it would be me. I wasn't really... It opened up behind me. I hate when elevators do that. I hate that so much. When it opens up behind me. And it's like, waiting for it. Is it loading? Or... God, I hate when that happens. I wasn't a fan of the movie either. I know a lot of people liked it. The one with Matthew Broderick. But I don't know. I couldn't get into it. Pull out the shotgun. Forgot to change equipment. Oh well. Somebody loses. You can change Carter's equipment, the character you'll be playing as, if you're playing the game. You can change his equipment from that screen as well. So you can start a mission with whatever it is you want. Which is nice. Oh, see, I'm glad I'm not alone in chat. Because I know a lot of people like the movie. Like the Inspector Gadget movie. I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. But I grew up watching Inspector Gadget cartoon. Really funny. I know he was supposed to be, and I've seen this show a lot because of my father. Watches a lot of old shows. Just over the years, I've seen older shows. He was supposed to be kind of like Maxwell Smart from Get Smart. It's how Inspector Gadget was supposed to be, kind of goofy, but it always worked out in the end. Actual elevators in real life. We'll just have to be opposites on that one, binary.
Oh, Christ, Nils.
No, Nils! He killed our friend from the beginning.
He died well.
You're gonna die well.
Why kill Nils? Why attack our world?
You do not understand. This world is no longer yours. But you will learn. Mosaic will teach you.
What the hell is Mosaic?
Mosaic is the truth that humanity shall come to know. It is unfortunate that you will not be here to witness it.
Yeah, well, I know one truth that you don't.
And what is that?
You're surrounded.
I know one truth you don't. What's that? You're surrounded. Let's go, infiltrator. Got a shotgun, let's go. Don't summon ads. Oh, I'm down. Because that's how it works. See, this is where the game really shows you. Choke on that. I don't care you have a shield. Have shotgun. Critical strike. Because he summoned the ads and everybody hit me. That was lame. Shoot him. Scatter. Scatter them so I can... See, and we're playing on normal. This is where the game really starts to go crazy. Revive. Yeah, the numbers your level. Heal. You go away. You go away. Road. Oh, missed. You think you're cool because of your shield. Oh, blessed it. Shoot the sectoid. See, it says 10% damage. Shoot the sectoid. Oh, I can't throw that way. Reload.
They're pushing. What do we do?
Yep, you got it. You got it, man. Oh, whatever. I hit. That was a hit. So he has a shield, which is super lame. A thing we never get, by the way, if I remember right. Stop summoning! I will just blitz you. Heal everybody. Heals on a minute cooldown, by the way. Boom! Headshot.
Ceasefire, fellas. He's worth more to us alive.
Alive?
Let's get him into custody.
I shot him in the dome with a 30-06.
You and Agent Nils, report to.
Nils is dead. I told him to wait for backup, but he went in without me.
Understood. Meet me in Ops. We've got work to do.
Dang it, Cypher Dawn. And yeah, that's what you can expect from the rest of XCOM, by the way, is people going down and needing to be revived. Like, it just gets crazy. If everything felt like how it did in the prologue, things would be better. But, man, the game just really shows its teeth right here. Shield, summoning enemies. There was no ammo in there either. Think about if I missed more. I went through a third of the shotgun ammo and about half of the rifle ammo, so...
You get him, Carter?
Yeah. I got him.
Oh, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Nils. He's gone.
Damn it.
I should have been there.
Listen, I gotta head out. Director's got us on a recon mission. When I get back, we'll raise a glass to Nils.
All right. Good luck, Agent De Silva.
I don't need luck. And the name's Nico. Will.
From my memory, it has like a big difficulty problem. Because it's supposed to feel like XCOM difficulty, right? The problem is you're playing a shooter. Which means you have other constraints you don't have in other XCOM games. Like I have, darn it, elevator. You have ammo constraints. You have even more cover constraints because the enemy can just continuously keep firing. Like you have things you have to worry about here that you don't have to in XCOM. Also, you have more party members in XCOM. They're going to throw kind of the same numbers here at you because shooter.
Training hard, Agent?
You bet.
But...
Testing something out? Hey, what do you say about a little competition?
Maybe. What are you thinking?
Those targets light up one at a time. Bet I can hit them before you.
With a different weapon. But... you have limited ammo. Like, the ammo, I remember just being such a big deal. By the way, you can customize William, which I will give him a different shirt. Alright, something I haven't gone over is the skill trees. This is another thing that just lacks to me, which is really sad. Carter gets 10 levels of different things, which is cool. Everybody else only gets 5, which, that's lame. You just don't have a lot of customization in the abilities like I would want. It'd be cool if you had more abilities to choose from. Just more upgrades, I think, would be really nice. See, Carter can learn 5 abilities, everybody else just 3. And then you have to make a choice between abilities you choose from. I have not shown off the machine pistol, so I'm going to show off the machine pistol. And I like the sniper rifle a lot. Standard backpack. Now I have a backpack.
Okay,
let's go.
start it up.
You want to have a shooting battle?
Damn. Ah, crap. Damn. Ah, crap. Damn.
So you can see the radius on the, or the, reticle.
Light was in my eyes. Knew I should have brought a visor. Okay, start it up. Ah, too bad, sir. Try again.
I still can't believe we're fighting the green men from Mars.
They're not green, and they're not from Mars.
As long as you can still shoot them, we've got a fighting chance.
Good point.
That we do, old-timer.
What is it I can do for you, Agent?
Hi, Jordan917222. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I agree with that, Swift. Limit on ammo maybe because you can use your team in tactical mode and you can use their abilities, but you'll see later that the abilities won't make up for the numbers that are going to get thrown at us or what gets thrown at us. I just remember playing through the game, I ran out of ammo a lot. And it's not because I'm a terrible shot. I am, kind of, but that wasn't the only reason.
What's the status of our arms and ammunition?
We're loaded with all the small arms you could carry, but we're still short on the big guns. Still, it should serve us for now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Fane. Just, I felt like everybody needed to have like more levels, so that way you had more things to choose from.
Aren't you a little old for active duty?
Sure, I'm not that much older than Falk, actually. And he knows exactly how important it is to have a fella who knows where everything is, if you know what I mean.
How long have you known Director Falk?
Long enough to have saved his bacon a few times. But less said about that, the better.
This guy's awesome because he's the quartermaster. Quartermaster is always awesome.
How's a fella supposed to blow off stress when he's locked underground?
Well, till they build us a pub, the only fun to be had is on the firing range. Few of the staff like to show off and compete over there.
Good way to stay sharp.
And if you're a good shot, it's a nice way to win a few bucks. Not sure where you'd spend it, though.
Thanks. That's all I need.
You go put that gear to good use, Agent Carter.
Okay, I need to go back to
There
operating.
you are, Agent Carter. Just a moment, please.
Hello?
You will spare a moment. I am Dr. Heinrich Dresser, and I have been expecting you.
That's nice, Doc, but I got a report to...
I assure you, Herr Falk will be glad that we spoke. After all, we shall need new weapons to fight this war, and my laboratory shall be where they are created. Any weapons you retrieve from the field, we will be glad to study and convert for your use.
You know much about these outsiders and their technology?
I have been working with Herr Falk for nearly as long as he has suspected their existence. And since the attack, I have had so much more material to study.
Try not to sound so cheerful, Doc. We lost a lot of good men that day, and we just lost another.
I am sorry, William, but I hope to prevent more losses just as you do. In fact, I came here to give you this, our first discovery.
Sure, but what is it?
The Ven brace was designed for close-range attacks to augment your fisticuffs. Against a wounded target, its effects can be devastating. But more importantly, it can be modified to allow the capture and use of the outsider weaponry.
This could have come in useful a few minutes ago.
Ah, but you cannot simply take their weapons. First, you must find one that has not yet been imprinted to the enemy's...
Every minute we waste could mean another life.
My apologies, William. Just take the brace, and I will let you know when it can help us.
Thanks, Doc. And maybe our new research subject can help with your next breakthrough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go speak with the director.
Thank you, William. Come back anytime.
Yeah, Jordan, I've said that a few times. I've said this a few times throughout the stream, but this game to me is like a 6 out of 10. Like, it's not a bad game. It just misses a lot of things it could have done that would have been really cool. And as an XCOM game, nobody likes it as an XCOM game because it's not XCOM. But just as a game of itself, to me, it's like a 6 out of 10. It's all right. It's okay. It misses a lot of things it could have done that would have been really cool. Like everybody have more levels, so you have more abilities to choose from. just balance things.
Agent Carter, your report.
I don't even necessarily want to like it. It's just kind of here. It's all right. You know, it's okay.
The bastard got Nils. This cannot happen again.
It's got some.
Killing Nils? Christ, we're lucky that's all he managed to do.
Agent Nils' loss will be felt throughout the organization.
Sorry, I don't want to talk
right
about that.
now. We have bigger problems.
His loss? God damn it, we need to stop these bastards. And we need to do it now. Do you understand that?
Calm yourself, Agent. We all agree they have to be stopped. I believe that our best hope for doing so is to recover Dr. Alan Weir from Rosemont University.
No, what we need to do is put a stop to the enemy.
Agreed. And we can do both. There's been another attack. The target is Rosemont University.
A civilian target? Why?
Because Dr. Weir's research can tell us what the enemy wants, how they think, and how to stop them. We need him on the team if we want to survive. And you know better than anyone that surviving is the first step to striking back.
All right. Let's go get him.
Good man. When you're ready, bring up the tactical map on that terminal and your team will be dispatched. Make sure you've got everything in order around the base. Team selected, weapons set, no outstanding business. You never know how long you'll be out on a mission. Or if you'll come back at all.
I'm all too aware of that, sir.
I'm all too aware of that. Yeah, he's just like, let's go. But
Hitting us from all sides. We've yet to discern a pattern driving the invasion, but we have managed to assign mission priorities. As potential missions and reports come in, they'll be posted here, and I'll trust you to select which is the most pressing.
so you can see these like first contract news. It's just news, like you said. Senior Agent Angela Weaver, Special Agent William Carter, Director Myron Falk. So it just gives you information about what's going on. Nature's capital has gone dark. PD communication tested met with failure. So just give you some additional information. I'm a shooter pro tag. Let me go out and shoot stuff. Yeah, that's very true, Fade. Ammo runs out fast. You'll see that. Especially since, well, you have to shoot from cover, or else you saw how fast I got downed when I was outside of cover. But then you need to go find ammo. It just feels the balance of this game is off. Like, I really do feel like this could have been a really good game. But instead it ends up being, like I said, 6 out of 10. It's alright. Recover Dr. Weir. Outsiders appeared to be coordinating their forces through a highly advanced communications network. Dr. Alan Weir's research into this field makes him indispensable to XCOM's burgeoning resistance movement. We lose contact with Dr. Weir when the Outsiders hit Rosemont, Georgia. Head there with your team and recover him. Pre-launch checklist is making sure you have your agents ready. You have your agents ready to go. I'll stick with the same party for this one, so we get an actual mission, and then I'll change things around. Head there with your team and recover him. And when you're ready, begin mission. Did I change William's weapons? Please tell me I changed his weapons, right? To put in work, I hope. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. Okay.
Recon flights report anti-aircraft in RLV. We're gonna have to touch down on the southeast edge of the town. Do we have support down there? Nothing on the ground. Rosemont was hit at the same time as Groom Range. Never saw it coming. Jesus. Clear the AAA first. I won't be able to support you or evac the doctor until it's down. Understood.
I let chat make characters, Jordan. Now you could put whatever they wanted.
I found a place to set down a couple of clicks away. I'm grounded until that AA gun is out of commission.
Getting the doctor won't do us much good if you can't get us out of here.
That's a solid copy, Carter.
Understood. First we take out the AA gun and get you back in the air. Then we find Dr. Weir and get him out of here.
We now have this brace on our arm, which lets you punch. Can punch enemy. I remember it not being super effective. Oh yeah, I have the SMG. Ugh. I'll change that eventually. SMG has a lot of ammo, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. And as you see, it's not accurate at all.
Hey, you hear that? It came from the diner. Eyes peeled, weapons ready. Let's go. You there. You all right? Hey!
Can't be happening. Oh, Christ! Everyone's
Hold fire.
dead. Everyone's dead.
Falk, can you hear this? There's somebody here. Looks like one of the infected, but he's not hostile. It's like he's just, I don't know, switched off.
We'll need to examine him after the area is secure. Your priority is Dr. Weir. Keep moving.
Hi, Barner.
Well, good morning, Earl.
Not great, darling. I must be coming down with that bug.
Oh, and on the big day? Bad luck. You just sit right down and I'll get you a hot cup of tea.
You're a real lifesaver, Becky. Ooh, come on, Earl. Pull yourself together. Ain't no cold gonna keep you from that parade.
Here you go, Earl. Grandma always says there's nothing so bad it can't be solved by... Earl, you never told me there was gonna be fireworks today.
I didn't know there were gonna be any. Hey, Becky! Get away from the window! Vash! Nu vash!
Oh!
This can't be happening. Can't be happening.
Hey, snap out of it. No response. He's gone. I don't think he's coming back.
One thing I do want to give this game credit for are the locales. Like, look at this. On H Journey into Night, School Bus, Homecoming 62, Go Eagles. Like, there's some good detail. You can tell that they took some of the things they worked on in 2010 and then put them in for this. Saber and Harvey's Pharmacy. Some might say we're overly dedicated to quality. Rosemont Grill and Sandwiches. Open till 11. Students, welcome. Yay!
Homecoming, huh? Bad time for an invasion.
You know of a good time for one.
No, there's no good time for one, but jeez. Carter's very blunt. That's not creepy at all. We always have the handy dandy arrow to help you if you need it. Which I will, trust me. Full on ammo.
We have eyes on the AA gun. Moving in.
That's not true. That's not the weapons they
Like
have.
that's the bastard in charge.
Oh, look at that. He gave him a shield. Guess who dies first? Shield Commander, huh? Oh, get out. Okay. Heal. Heal everybody. Alright, shield guy's down. Everything's better. Grenade is bad! Where's roll? That's roll. Right bumper. Oh no!
I need help! I'll get you back on your feet. I'm still down! Hold still, I'll get your feet up.
Revive, and then I'll revive.
Thanks, I needed that. That's a solid hit. Die.
Load.
That's better than you deserve.
Oh no. Revive friend. There you go.
Going in.
Revive friend.
I need a medic. He's gonna be fine. He's okay. Walk it
Heal
off.
everybody. Remember, minute cooldown. There we go. Like I said, it's still fun to play. It's not terrible. Just look how fast we've gone through the machine ammo though. I see you up there. That's an explosive barrel. See, look at how many enemies are being thrown at us.
I'm just
No.
getting started.
You can drop that grenade. Yes. Made him drop it before he threw it.
Healing engaged.
Give me bullets. Reload. I'm still firing.
Cover there. On the move.
You. Like if I get them to move, I'll get to see who's still left.
That's for Rosemont.
Yay! Rank up. All right. When you have enough EXP, you can get new stuff. So for William, he gets a new ability called Lift. Just like everything else, it'll be on a cooldown. You lift an enemy out of cover. They'll just float in the air. It's really funny. Choose something you don't want moving anymore, and then lift them out of cover and fire at them until A, the ability runs out, or B, and more preferably, they're dead.
Lift an enemy from a distance, pulling it up and out of cover. While in the air, targets are disoriented and extremely vulnerable.
Falk, that's the last of them. Moving to the AA gun.
Copy. Shut down the cannon. Make your way to Dr. Weir, and keep your eyes open for enemy reinforcements.
There a different weapon here? I would like to have more than the SMG, because I'm not very good with it. I gotta say that being out in suits is cool, but I wish I had armor. But I really do like Agent Carter's hat. It's cool. Oh, by the way, enemy mine. Don't step on that. Yeah, I really like the fedora. Big fan. I would rather have the pistol. See, if you pick up a weapon, it doesn't come with all the ammo you want it to. Mind the mine. Yeah, exactly. Shotgun, but you see, you can't really get close enough to use the shotgun, and that's what makes me sad. Because I want to use the pump. But you're never going to get close enough to the enemy to hit them with the pump shotgun. They charge you. Right now, it's not going to happen.
Locked. One of you needs to hotwire this thing.
We shall have the engineer hotwire it. So, Go-Go can. Because that makes sense, he's the engineer. So basically, whoever you choose doesn't fight. Just the other person does. Because they're busy hotwiring the door, and you have to provide cover for them.
Get this door open, Agent. We'll cover you. Yes, sir. Heads up, we're incoming! They're coming from that drop pod. Take it out!
Load.
Damn! Shields are up!
Oh, whatever. Darn it. Dodge. Oh, you shield commander. Heck no. Dodge.
Working on it. Hold your position, Barnes.
Where'd the shield commander go? He's not dead, unless Kanto shot him. No, he's right there. Stop doing that. Die. No more. Yeah, so much for your shield. Good old 1911. Sometimes the cover's a bit clunky, I have to say. Oh yeah, you're telling me to heal, that's fine. I will also lift. Stand up!
Awaiting orders.
Lift is super useful.
It's open. Let's move.
Since we're moving to a new area anyway. Grab the ammo. Load. Only 15 for the sniper rifle, which is sad.
Barnes, the AA gun is down.
Copy that. I'm inbound.
Good work, Carter. Hold your position until Barnes can get a visual on Dr. Weir.
No time. We're moving on.
I said wait for recon.
We don't have time to waste.
Damn it, Carter. Hold your position and...
Looks like we lost connection. What a shame.
Yeah, real shame. I'm gonna see if there's a way through the bank. I'll link up with you on the other side.
Copy that. Be careful.
What a shame. Lost communications. Darn. Barnes is awesome. We disabled it, right? But it's not like somebody can't just walk back behind us that was hiding and go, oh look, it's back on. Like, I would have been more happy if we overloaded the thing somehow. Just push all the buttons. And then just have it explode. Like, that would be ideal, but oh well. Oops, my phone receiver dropped onto the fork. What a shame. That'd be bad though, we're not selfie. True. I mean, she just pushed buttons, it's fine.
What happened in here? The same thing that happened everywhere else.
Shouldn't someone be guarding the money or something?
What difference would it make?
Yeah, what difference would having all the money make? It's not like you anywhere to spend it right now. So all the people that are, quote, sleepwalking, unquote.
Sounds like survivors. Real ones.
Oh, people that are alive.
God, you men from the army?
No, but we're here to help.
What happened to that girl? Maybe we can do something.
I don't know, but I seen it all around town. That was just before all this happened.
We'll try.
We might be able to get her to our doctors, but I can't promise anything.
That'll do just fine. We just gotta get out of here.
What happened to her?
Whatever got the other folks in town, got her too.
Why didn't you leave with the others?
We tried. When the shooting started, we tried. We were just lucky to find a place to hide.
So you hid down here?
With those things running around? Hell yeah, we hid. Safest place I could think of was a bank vault.
Not a bad choice.
I'm looking for a Dr. Weir at the university. Heard of him?
Never heard of him, but I wouldn't hold out much hope. Campus got hit with some kind of bomb or something.
Damn. Any survivors?
I don't even know if it's still standing.
We have a mission.
You have to help us get out of here. You got something, don't you? Way out?
We need a research. No, let's help.
Head back out the way we came in. The street's clear. We could try to evac you when we pull out.
Yes, sir, but what about Sarah?
If she can't walk, you'll have to leave her. I'll have my man pick you up at the bridge and drop you outside of town. You're on your own from there.
I understand. Thank you. And God bless you. Y'all hear that? They gonna get us out of here.
But Sarah...
I know, Miss Kramer. But we can't take her with us. And this is our only chance to get out of this town.
We'll come back for her. When it's all better.
I don't know. Look, I know you ain't the type of man to take advice from somebody like me. But we got a chance to get out of here. I'm gonna take it, and so should you.
Okay. It's our only chance.
I'm not leaving her.
Rose, listen to reason.
I'm not leaving.
I'll try and send help.
Yep. You're gonna die, because you won't leave. I mean, I understand you don't want to leave, but... You don't want to leave your daughter, but... Why can't they carry her? Great question. Because reasons. Because plot. There is no good answer.
Barnes, we're through the bank.
Run into any trouble down there?
Nothing we need to worry about.
Understood. I left you a resupply near the barber shop.
The barber shop? Okay, that's the... What's over here? Nothing, alright? Never mind. Still the sleepwalkers.
Keep a sharp eye out for resupply crates. They are an opportunity for you to stock up on ammo and to swap out agents or equipment.
Ooh, rifle.
Barnes,
Yeah, but
Main
he's
Street is
there.
blocked. Can you see another way to the campus?
Ground's pretty torn up as you get near the university, Carter. You're gonna have to go through that muck.
Great.
Okay. At resupply stations, you can change everything. You can change your equipment. So you can change things up. I don't have anything fancier. Oh, that's just for you to look at the ability again. You can change your field agents. Like, we could change and add Feint to the group. Why not? I'll change that. I'll just rotate around. And then we'll take Canto out and replace it with Go, and I'll just keep rotating around. You can swap out soldiers in a resupply crate? Yep. How big are these crates to hold an army? Really big. We're using alien technology so they can just pop in. Also, by the way, swapping out agents and everything depends on your difficulty level, I think. Yeah, it's when you can recruit new agents. Depends on your difficulty level. So I could recruit a new agent right now. On higher difficulty levels, you can't. So when you're out, if everybody dies, you're out. Which, that stinks. Now, Vane's going to have more HP. That's because of the Commando class. That's what they do. I'll take a rifle because...
Must have been crowds of people fleeing the outsiders.
You think any of them got away?
Maybe. Not many.
Why would they attack this place?
You think maybe they know about Dr. Weir?
If they knew enough to infiltrate the military, they might know about him. Or at least his work.
I'll take the rifle because it's just a good all around. I guess Go-Go had to go. And the sniper rifle just because it's way too useful. When you're ready, jump down because you're not climbing back up. So, hope you're prepared.
Contact. They haven't made us yet.
Make him heard. Over there, quiet.
Shot.
Boom.
I'm in position. It's down.
You shield guy. Taunt shield guy.
Come on, fight me, you bastard!
See, now that he's taunted, he comes out of cover. No. The drones can heal, which is really lame. You fly around, making your cover not matter, as you can see here. They're just lame.
I don't get it. They were attacking a town. Why did they leave so many defenses?
It's their town now. And they plan to stay.
Why'd they leave so many defenses? To use them. Open.
Barnes, put me through.
Welcome back, Binary. Now that you're back.
I think I know what's happening. They're not destroying the places they're attacking. They're setting something up.
Interesting theory. What do they want with Rosemont?
No idea. Maybe this doctor of yours can tell us. If he's still alive.
Let's hope he's still alive. It sounds super important. You talked about the name Binary, which is interesting because like I've used Cendril forever. Just because I used that way, way back, and I've just used it all throughout the years. Alive and not indoctrinated. That's a very good point, Mace.
Barnes, the campus is up ahead. It looks clear.
Carter, watch out. Multiple hostiles incoming.
That's not good. We know what that is. That's a muton.
Get behind something.
Muton doesn't mess around. Shoot it in the dome.
Hit it hard.
And taunt it.
Draw
And
its
taunt
fire.
it. I didn't do much, did it?
Keep fire on that thing. Need lifting it, Doctor.
It's so heavy it doesn't really get pulled up.
Keep the pressure on him.
This is when I do wish I did have a shotgun. There we go. Yeah, super tanky. Get out. What? Yeah, I hit that time. Oh, I was trying to hit him before he threw the grenade. I should be able to climb up there. Why can't I climb up there? Oh, this will have to do.
Area secure.
Any more surprises, Barnes?
None that I can see. You're clear to enter the building. Dr. Weir's office should be inside. I'd start looking for him there.
No. No. Let's not step on the mines. So yeah, you saw how fast ammo went, right? Like we're down to 3 clips in the rifle. Because the muton just 8 bullets. Now, picture if there's more than one. Then what? You're having to run around for ammo. Like there's ammo here, but that means I had to have gotten here without dying. The sniper rifle didn't do much. I like to be able to shoot HVTs when there's something I really want to hit. Grenades, that's true. You could also throw grenades. You get 3, so.
This looks bad.
Nobody could still be alive in here.
Just keep looking for Weir.
Oh good, more ammo, but we're already filled up. Who are you?
Don't shoot.
Dr. Weir?
No, I'm Lawrence Bailey. I work with Dr. Weir.
We need to find Dr. Weir. He's in danger.
Well, that's what I've been trying to tell Alan, Dr. Weir. But he won't listen. He's been in the observatory ever since the attack.
What the hell is Weir doing in the observatory? Does he want a better look before getting himself killed?
There's a lab below the observatory. It's where we've been doing his research. We were close to a breakthrough before, well, all of this.
I hate to break it to you, but we don't have time to wait.
I know. I thought if I collected his research notes, maybe he could be convinced.
What's so important that he'll risk his life to test it?
My theory, or rather our theory, posits that it is possible to bridge 2 points in space, allowing the transfer of, well, anything.
So you think that's how the Outsiders came here?
Obviously, but more than that,
teleportation.
The Doctor and I think that it could be the key to reaching wherever the Outsiders came from.
No weapons, no training. How are you still alive?
I
Plot.
know my way around here
Oh.
well enough to stay hidden. Or at least I did, before they began their terraforming.
Seeds? Terraforming? You mean the machines that keep growing?
Yes, and don't get Alan started on trying to study those. It's already hard enough to convince him to leave.
How do I know we can trust you?
Well, I could ask you the same.
It worries me when people don't answer my questions.
Forgive me, it's just they swept through here and killed anyone who resisted. My friends, my colleagues, some of them, they looked human at first, before the attack.
They did that to us too, but believe me, we're gonna pay them back.
I'm sure Alan can help you. He has a real gift.
Now all we have to do is reach him. Head back out the way we came in. The street's clear. We could try to evac you when we pull out.
I'd prefer to meet you at the observatory lab. I can stay out of sight, so let me go first. You're going to attract a lot of attention.
You'll never make it.
Trust me. I'll be fine.
Barnes, we found Weir's assistant. He says the doctor's holed up in a lab under the observatory.
That's across the campus from you. Head out the back and you've got a straight shot.
Good. No telling how long Weir's gonna last out there.
Don't know back in the 60s, but modern sniper rifles have enough oomph to make holes in small tanks. True. How can they make programming decisions? That's also true. Where did it go? 7,000 meters because teleportation.
Looks like notes and lectures on broadcast encryption, transmission patterns, electromagnetic things.
It's all gibberish to me.
Me too, but apparently not to Dr. Weir. That's why we need him.
That's why we need smart person. Our two brightest scholars. Dr. Weir and the guy we just saw. He still didn't answer why they should trust him. That's true.
Falk, there's an outsider weapon here, in one piece.
All the ones we've seen so far explode when the user dies. The boys in the lab will want to get their hands on that.
I'm gonna see if I can secure it.
Be careful, Carter. It could be a trap.
Fine. This is the scatter laser. It's a shotgun, except laser. Close range weapon that fires lasers in a wide pattern capable of rapid fire. You saw it being fired at us. The Muton has it, I believe. When did it go? 2 million years ago. Too bad we don't have much ammo for it. It's just the 7. Oh no, we got 7 extra. Hold 7 in the clip. Shoot the gun turret, because I don't want anything to do with that. That's not going to kill it, but at least I can damage the darn thing. My hat. How dare they?
Walk it off.
Not where I wanted to roll, Carter. Get where I want you. There's a lot of people over here.
Get him up.
On it.
You can't leave me here.
Ooh, just in time.
I'm hurting here.
Critical, stupid gun turret. Critical strike him.
Let's try this again.
Get out. Oh, come on. That should kill in 1 at that range.
Keep the pressure on him.
Energy clip. That's what you need for this thing. Boy, I like the pump better than this. They're dead now.
We can cut through this courtyard.
Aha! We didn't die. Barely. Big energy. So 28. You can hold 28 in that. Not really feeling the laser. That's a shame. At least this one. Let's see. No. No. Yes. Lever 2. Hey, binary. Level 2, there's 2 things you can get. And there's no changing it once you get it, by the way. So, once you choose, that's it. Hard to kill. Significantly decreased chance to be hit. You have less chance to be hit. Or, sniper. Increased damage with sniper rifles. So you do even more damage when you hit with the sniper rifle. And also at level 2, you get Eagle Eye. The ones on the right side of the dotted line, you always get. The other ones, you have to choose. Increase weapon effectiveness from a flanking position or higher ground. Left, hard to kill, decreased chance to be hit. Significantly decreased chance to be hit. Go for dodgy. Okay. Choosing this perk will lock it in for this rank. See, that's it. Now you can't get the other one. You can't even change, which that's kind of lame. Look what it is! You think things couldn't get worse?
Enemies engaged.
I told you I didn't have enough ammo. It's a sectopod! It's here to kill you.
Finish it
Shoot
off.
the ad. I don't even think you can lift the sectopod, but I will try. It stuns it for a little bit. Darn it. Raid the cockpit and shoot the pilot. There we go.
Yeah, we got that. That thing. Walk it off. Area is secure. I see him. Get ready.
More enemies.
Enemy down.
So much. Yeah, because it has armor. You have to chew through the armor before you do health. Again, things we won't have. Nade. Bullets. Not going to take the shotgun because I have this thing I want to carry to the end of the mission. Don't know if I need to, but I'm going to. Sad that I lost my hat. All the enemies are dying for that one. Better hat than head. I suppose that's true. Backpack schematic. We now have a sharpshooter pack we can put on. All weapons inflict additional headshot damage. Aim for the head. Sharpshooter pack. I guess I put the scatter laser away now that it's here. Give me the sniper rifle back. I like having it. Sharpshooter pack. Sharpshooter pack. Because it's better than the standard one, because the standard one doesn't do anything for you. Okay, Kanto got to level 2. So we will remove him and put Go-Go back in. Oh, see, I should be able to get my hat back from the supply drop. Supply drop should have spare hats just in case. It's important. You can see the sharpshooter pack. It's a nice design because it like the backpack is attached to the right arm. Like it's empowering the gun somehow, or just making you more accurate. To like, so when you hit the head, you really hit something vital. I don't know.
Happening to the whole country.
Futuristic stuff. Alright, this thing's new. We can now scan enemies. Like this outsider has a laser SMG. Throw sticky grenades, close range melee attack. Entrenches behind cover. Here's a scatter laser. There's some ammo. Can throw sticky grenades. There's an explosive barrel. Gun turret, limited firing arc, immobile, high damage. No joke. Quit being fickle. There we go. Another scatter laser in there. Yeah, this is really neat. I really do like this. You can scan the enemies, you know, get some intel, what weapon they're using, what they like to do. And you can see where everything is. Because of the question marks. You can see where most things is. You can see some things out of there out of range. But it's really... This is nice. I do like that.
Keep your head down.
On my way.
Move here.
On my way. In position. We got hostiles.
Oh, I ran at the wrong time. Stupid laser turret. There we go. You stop hitting me for 2 seconds. Off with your head. See, unfortunately, the sniper rifle does not do much to the laser turret, or I just take it out from far.
Keep the pressure on him.
You can die. Somebody was in there. Yeah, can't lift the turret, sadly.
Alley-oop!
And I would heal, but unfortunately it heals on a 60-second cooldown, so... Shield commander. Shoot
Focus on
it.
that one. This one's mine. Take
Shoot
it down.
it.
On your target.
Low ammunition. Oh. 1 second. Okay.
Walk it off.
Hoop! Let's get out of range of that. By the way, the drone. Healing beam shoots over cover, explodes on death. It's really lame, because it can heal other units. Including each other, by the way, like you saw there. You're lame, shield commander. Ooh. Vane leveled up. Pulse wave. Project a wave of force that sends opponents flying. This agent fires a charged energy burst along the ground, which knocks away most enemies in the vicinity away. Larger enemies are only slowed momentarily. Smaller enemies, knocked down, which is great. So you can just fire. Cendril, do you have experience with an engineer partner? Yes! The problem is their beginning skill isn't great. Their later skills are amazing, though.
Repel nearby enemies, knocking them away and disorienting them. Damage is low, but it can keep foes at bay or push them into a trap.
Does this game have a multiplayer option? I don't think it does. I don't remember there being a multiplayer option. If you could have like other... If this was multiplayer and you could have had like 2 of your friends control other characters, that would have been sweet. Now that would have been really cool. There, finally.
Push! Get back!
Boom! See, there's the force push. Now you're over here. Haha.
We're all dead. Let's get moving.
Mine!
You're wounded.
Like, what's that? That would be the mine. Really wasn't expecting the engineer to have a shotgun, right? I do agree with that. Oh, that reminds me though. Darn. Didn't think about it. I could have given him the scatter laser. Because you can do that. Because it counts as a shotgun. There might be one more refill station. By the way, speaking of ammo, look at our ammo. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's scatter laser and ammo here, but what if you don't like the scatter laser? Then what? You may be forced to use it anyway. But I think there's an ammo thing up here. Should be. Better be.
I found one of those reactor spheres. Looks like what we saw at Groom Range.
And?
This whole town is transforming. And it starts with these seeds.
And they act fast.
And I don't think they're gonna stop here. We still don't know why.
We need answers. Find Dr. Weir and get back here.
Bullets? We don't need those. We have spirit. Now I'm pretty sure we need bullets.
Barnes, the observatory has been compromised. No sign of Weir or his assistant. We're going in. Be ready on the evac. It's gonna be touch and go.
On the way.
Jeez, I'm just gonna have to take this thing. I don't want to, but it's like that's what they're gonna give us. Spirit gun! I'm not playing as Tia anymore. Oh, now you give us bullets. Hate you, game. Times like those, I really hate you.
There's no time. You must collect your data before I lose control of the gate.
Incredible.
Alan, take the measurements!
Yes, I see it now.
We've been detected! You must escape! Hurry!
No, no! There's so much to understand.
Dr. Weir, we need to leave now.
Take your hands off me.
I'll try my best to delay them, but they'll be coming now. You must get Dr. Weir to safety. He is the key. The key to Mosaic.
Understood.
Who in blazes are you people anyway? How did you even find me?
Look, all you need to know is we're here to save you.
I don't recall asking for help from the likes of... Bloody hell!
Yep, he was turning into a sleepwalker.
Doctor, now!
Get him out of here. By the way, that thing in the sky, we're fighting that. Well, that's out of ammo.
I need some healing. Healing engaged.
And of course, it's not alone, it has ads. Why wouldn't it? There we go.
Under fire!
Repositioning.
Let's go find ammo. Cause we're out.
There's a commander here. Commander, I need a medic.
Bullets. Ow.
Keep the pressure on him.
And of course, it dropped more ads.
Target eliminated.
You and your stupid shield. Oh, yay! Level 2 for Go-Go. The engineer can deploy a mine. It's a proxy mine, which means the enemies just have to be close enough. These are really useful. Also, more health.
The engineer's landmine explodes when approached. Place it in choke points to limit the enemy's movement, or to set up a trap.
Mind that area.
Mine deployed.
Whoa.
Now, if they decide to come this way, they're dead. Here's the fun thing you can do. We can make them scatter. Ah, they went to the left this time. You can get them to scatter into the mine. It's really cool. By the way, the mine doesn't have that big of a cooldown. So you can throw another mine, like so. It's only on a 30-second cooldown, and as soon as it's armed, boom.
Walk it off.
Trust me, on like veteran, because I played this a couple of weeks ago. Played this on veteran to remind myself, and it was like, oh, it's free, I'll get it. And that thing took forever to kill. It was not fun. Like, I was running around desperately trying to find more ammo for things.
Falk, we've recovered Dr. Weir.
Well done, Carter. Well done.
Barnes, if you're in the neighborhood, we could use a lift.
Roger that. Let's get the hell out of here.
And you saw it still 8 tons of ammo.
Without you. Or without Lawrence.
Running around at the speed of sound. You can't fight a gunship with normal firearms. Not unless the pilot is extremely stupid. Well, I'm telling you, it was not fun fighting that thing. It wasn't fun fighting it there. Like, you don't get anything special to fight it with. You just have to run around and hope you have enough bullets to take it out, because it will continuously summon adds. Several civilians discovered in the area of operation were under the effect of a previously unknown mind-altering pathogen codenamed Sleepwalker. The pathogen was presumed to be of extraterrestrial origin, and the affected civilians have been brought to the lab for study. Dr. Weir has recovered safely and appears to be unaffected by the pathogen. Other civilians unaffected by the pathogen remain on site and may pose a security risk. Cleanup crews are advised to use discretion when dealing with unaffected survivors. Red Solstice is free on Humble right now if anyone needs it. Cool. I like getting free stuff. That's where this came from. Came from Humble Bundle. It's free. So there you go. Everybody went up to rank 2. Scatter laser in the sharpshooter backpack. And there's all the stuff we took out. How much longer can the invasion be kept secret? Probably not much longer. I don't know what the game is, but
Installations are no longer functional. Barstow, Fort Drum, Fort Mason, McClellan, Nellis, Norfolk, New London, and Wright-Patterson. These bases are confirmed.
Jesus.
With predicted casualties of 90 to 100.
There are easier ways to give up smoking, I'm told. I came here to ask for your help. We have several situations that require a senior agent. But with De Silva already in the field and me tied to a desk and Nils... Well, you're the only one I can trust with this. Just go to Ops and access the map.
Do I have a choice?
Not really.
Glad to help out.
Do I have any choice? Not really. Glad to help out. Alright, that's going to end this stream. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a lot... Hope you had a lot of fun. Let me know in chat. Would you like to see more? I can play this again tomorrow. It's only Wednesday. We got a couple of streams to get through it. Wild Arms 3 in less than an hour. So at the top of the hour, I'll be doing Wild Arms 3. So stick around for that if you are interested. And as always, thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. And thank you, those of you that donated. I highly appreciate it. Until, yes, I want more. Not free for you. I'll take a look at it. Must get up early tomorrow. Okay. Well, thanks for being here for this, Maze. I appreciate it. And until either tomorrow, where, you know what, I'll do more The Bureau. Why not? Until tomorrow, more The Bureau, and later tonight for more Wild Arms 3. I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.